Hi, everybody. Andrew Scott, and this is the Public's Domain. It's a pretty special day here for me. This is the envelope that my ballot came in. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. Roughly the last 4 years. Do we have any guarantees? No, we don't. There are never any guarantees. The 2016 election illustrated that perfectly. I've not always been on the left side of things. When I was young and I was in college, believe it or not, I dabbled with the right side of things. It's more fair to say that I was kind of a libertarian, to use a party term. I believed in picking myself up by my bootstraps, as my dad taught me to. I believed that government should have a limited role in people's lives. I believed a lot of things that I don't believe now. Don't get me wrong. I still believe that government should have a limited role in people's lives. But limited does not mean minimal. Right now, on Capitol Hill, they're having Senate hearings to fill the seat of the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who passed away just a few weeks ago. Flashback 4 years, and of course, we had a Supreme Court vacancy that had been vacant for months. It was vacant for months because the Republican Senate refused to entertain the idea of President Barack Obama having a Supreme Court pick on the eve of an election. Sorry, did you see my eyes roll? You weren't supposed to see that. The person who is in the hot seat right now, there's significant amounts of questions regarding her ability to stay impartial with regards to things that I feel are where a government's authority should be limited. The right of a woman to decide what to do with her own body. The right of people who love each other to be married. Those are things that I don't believe that a government should be able to interfere with. It's that simple. There's so much going on right now. There's so much noise. But we as members of a nation, of a society, of a culture, we have a right to participate, and in my opinion, we have a responsibility to participate. It is, without a doubt, the greatest responsibility you as a citizen have. It is incomprehensible to me that the percentage of our population that votes is so low. Yet everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got an opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. Yet here I am, in front of a camera and a big donut-shaped ring light, voicing my opinion. That's my right. As I'd mentioned, back when I was in my 20s, I was at times swayed by what was then really a new phenomenon. What is now referred to as right-leaning media. This was well before Fox News hit the air. But you had talking heads behind gold-plated microphones. Sorry, eye roll again. And they made some persuasive arguments. I should get what I earn. I should be able to do whatever I want because that's freedom. And somewhere along the lines, about 1992 or so, this listenership of these kinds of radio shows this kind of media, it didn't just start to creep up, it started to skyrocket. And I still wonder what that was from. All I know is that it was aimed at people like my father, a man in his 60s, retired, really only looking forward to golf and beer, and his grandkids. There's nothing wrong with that. If I were to ever have grandkids, I'd look forward to being with them as well. But it played on something in people. It played on a certain generation, played on a certain mindset. This desire to be able to look at somebody and go, they've got the answers. See, I knew it. I knew deep down that I was right. Everybody was telling me that I was being selfish and wrong, but I was right. See, he's smart, he's successful, and he's telling me that I'm right. Way down here, just above the minimum wage. And so it was really no great surprise to me 4 years ago. I remember going to sleep the night of the election, having just watched the beginnings. All the pundits were saying that Hillary had this thing locked up, and I remember shutting the television off. And I noticed my hand trembling on the remote. I just thought it was part of my disability. No, I didn't. It was the unmistakable feeling of premonition. And I knew that when I woke up the next morning, the world was going to have changed overnight. I had the great honor of voting today. A double honor, being that I live in a state where mail-in voting is the norm. Now, did I pop it in the mailbox? No. My partner and I are going to go out tomorrow afternoon to a registered ballot drop and put it very securely and very proudly and very directly into that box. Right now, California is waging a battle between their Republican Party and their state government because their Republican Party has been installing safe ballot drop sites. See, I didn't roll my eyes. I didn't touch them either. We need to do everything in our power to preserve and protect the sanctity of our voting rights. And make no mistake, right now, they are not simply eroding. They are under attack. Do whatever you can in your power to make sure your vote counts, to make sure that your vote gets to where it needs to be. I am horrified by the fact that in the midst of a global pandemic, people must go out and vote. But to those of you who don your masks and pocket your hand sanitizer and do so, I am in your debt. Vote like your life depends on it, because it does. I'm Andrew Scott, and this is The Public's Domain on the Narrowband Broadcast Network. I'll be back again soon. Vote. Wash your hands. Take care, people. Bye-bye. NBBN.
The Narrowband Broadcast Network.
The focus is on you.